All right. Well, this is a third video that I've put out on this of the old restoration of my dad's tractor. But this would be the second day I'm working on it. I'm not gonna have much time to really do much to it today. As you can see, I've gotten locks taken off. I've got and I've already power washed the whole thing. A lot of the grime and grit and all of the mold or the mold or whatever was growing on it taken off. You can see that it's a lot more colorful, and it looks better already. At least I think so. But it's not usable yet. Far from it. Okay, so after let me see, what's on today's agenda is get this off, get the manifold off, the exhaust manifold and the intake manifold are all made into one, and get the water pump off. Of course, the carburetor and all that stuff is hooked to this, so that should come up with that. I want to get the head off to see what's the condition, at least how it's been burning, or last time that was cranked, and I think it'll be okay. I'll either do that or take off the front end. I'll probably take off the front end once I get this thing on blocks. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Yeah, just take off the front end because I'm already having to walk around this thing and I shouldn't have to be doing that. The starter, I gotta take the starter off. It's already resting. Take the starter off. Oh, gosh, I don't even know if I'd get to be able to take the head off today. Well, if I get the front end off and this stuff off and the starter, I'll be fine. And once that build's done, once I get this done, I'll move to this, which is your steering box. This is what's had all the play in it. A little bit of play right there. Not much at all. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in this thing. It's 4 bolts. That's your filler cap, I believe. Take that apart and see what's going on. And then after that, when I get that settled, get a list of parts I need for that, I'll get on to the most dreaded, which is this axle. Take this off and take a look in there and see what's going on. First thing I'm going to try is just take that filler cap off, and then take a flashlight and see if I can see any kind of damage. If I can't, then I'll just go a little step further. I've got to take all this stuff off anyway, because I'm going to replace the seals in both ends of the axle and the PTO. Alright, now let me get changed and we'll get started. Alright guys, I wanted to show this to you. I'm taking this front end off here. As you can see here, some of the studs actually stayed into the block. One, and I had another one, yeah, right down here. The thing what I did is you can either use a jack stand, a cherry picker, or an actual hydraulic jack, put up under this thing, so right up under here, jack it up slightly, and then just pull, when you loose them all out, then pull it back. I was scared I was going to mess these up, these threads, so that's why I've got the nuts still in it. So when I take it to the machine shop, when they re-sleeve it for me, I'll make sure that they don't mess those threads up. I don't know. It's just something to think about if you're working on one of these. If you're watching this video, I don't know what other reason why you'd be watching if you weren't. Massive carbon buildup. I mean, one, of course, 60 years. nasty. Alright, that's it.
Okay, this is a video reference for the block itself. I've got 1 5/8 bolt on the bottom, which is this short one. This long one, which goes in this way, is on this other side, and it goes tight. It went right here, in here. At least I think it did. Let's see. Yeah. That right there was there's these 2 big bolts, and that's where that big bolt went. Okay, cool. There's another bolt, looks like a 9/16 going in this way. It looks like it has the bracket for the exhaust on it. Alright, let's get this thing. So this is another video for reference. These are the 2 big bolts that came out. This long bolt, again, came out here. The long bolt. This short one came out the back. Back of the block at the top. This is at the bottom. Going in that way. This is the cover plate. This bolt is the cover plate for the timing set for the top dead center. Alright. One more bolt, this one. Steering mechanism. Here are your top bearings. This is saw. So we'll get to this in a minute. Here's the worm gear. Has no play in it. Here's the bottom. Here's the bottom bearing. You need a top and bottom bearing, which is very cheap. Here's some shims. You might buy more shims. Gotta replace the fluid. The bottom of the fluid, you got mud. Nothing but dirt. Sludge.